check it out. There's actually fans. There's not many of them, but still. Did you read this?
Yep.
Although for fans, they sure do complain a lot.
Welcome to Idling in the Impala, a podcast by and for lovers of supernatural and the fan fiction it inspires. I'm Sandra.
I'm Karlee, and we are gone to the beach this week, guys. We've gone fishing. We're out to lunch. We're insert other comical, humorous signs that one might leave on a door.
Yeah.
We are not here this week. So we thought we'd give you some outtakes and things like that because it's summer and Sandra's got things going on and I've got things going on. And it's been a minute since we gave you some outtakes, guys. So, sit back. Enjoy. We're hilarious. Alrighty.
Hey, look at us taking good advantage of time, working on a schedule.
Look at this.
Okay, so do you want me to do the quick intro, and do you want me to do like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff? We chat for a few minutes, we exit out, or do we make it even shorter and not worry about I still think we should do like, subscribe. Do you want me to do that in the beginning, or do you want to do that at the end?
Do you want to just throw it? I'll throw it in at the end, I think. Because if it's short, then it's weird to do it twice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Tell me if you're hydrated. I've got Wikipedia, so I had to double check. Don't do that, because then you're going to make me look like an idiot because I'm not going to know all of the facts.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I had to just double check that it was specifically
Independence Day. Yes,
independence from Britain.
Yeah,
not just like independence from everybody.
Like, woohoo! Like, we just want to be independent from everybody.
Because if I make a joke about how you're going to spend the 4th of July celebrating with your family, and I'm going to spend it mourning the loss of the empire. And then it turns out that that's not the reason the 4th of July is Independence Day. I'm an lucky idiot. I have to double check these things.
Okay. All right.
Do you know what? While you are doing your laundry, I might go throw my bed sheets in the laundry. Okay. I am hydrated. Let me get the doodad. Yeah. Okay. Ready when you are.
Okay. Oh, fun fact. The girl in the comic book store that ends up with Sam for a majority of the episode, she was one of the little girls. She was the little girl in Bloody Mary. She was the younger sister in that.
That's so cool.
And I thought that was, I'm like, that was 12 years difference, between that. But I was just like, I know that every time I do this, Ted's like, oh boy, because I pause it and I'm like, I know this person's been in this. They've been in Supernatural before. So I went and I was like, yep, 2 episodes. And I saw that. I was like, yeah. So, but again,
do you know the other actor
just so cute.
that comes back?
Who?
I'm just asking, do you know? Like off the top of your head.
In this episode?
No, just in general in the show. They have a role pretty early on and then they come back again for a different role.
I know there's been like the female that does she like helps produce the Carver Enlund books, and she shows up in a couple more episodes. Are we talking like season 1 or season 2 or
season 1 maybe?
I mean, I know that
it's okay if you don't know.
There's an angel that the girl that plays the angel comes back. She's been in a lot of she had a lot of small roles. And then Hannah. I know she comes back too. Is it somebody obvious that I'm just not? Oh, wait.
It's cheating if you Google it.
I'm not Googling it. I'm literally like, my brain is trying to remember. Hold on. Is it season 1?
I think so.
My stomach is trying to tell me what it is, but it's not working. I know that Benny had a role, but I don't think it was season 1. I think it was season 2. He did, and he played a vampire, but not the same vampire.
Did you know that Ty Olsson was in X-Men? I didn't know that.
Did you know that Ty Olsson was also in the scene with Jensen in Dark Angel in an episode?
Not because I have not seen Dark Angel. I have not. But he doesn't fucking look like Ty Olsson in X-Men. Trust me, I had to Google it and then look at pictures because I was like, he's a really like, he's not in it for very long, but he's a pivotal figure in X2. So I was looking at it and I was on Ty's wiki page and I was like, I know that character. That's not Ty Olsson. And I had to go and Google the fucking character and look at it. And even then I had to squint and be like, yeah, maybe.
He was in an episode of Big Sky too before Jensen was on. I was like, oh my God, it's Benny. And Ted's like, no, Ted wasn't even like around for that. But I'm just like to myself and he's like, honey, are you okay? I'm like, it's Benny.
It's not Ty. I'm not thinking of Ty.
Who am I missing?
It's really anticlimactic after you've named all these things now. The kid from Bugs with the tarantula.
Oh, he ends up being the Wiener Hut guy. The Wiener Hut guy.
Samandril, the angel.
Those parents come back in Atomic Monsters. The two parents are in Atomic Monsters.
Yeah.
I love that Jensen. I don't know if he had, I feel like he had something to do with it because he brought Benny back and he brought back the same two parents to play the exact, they played husband and wife again. They came in on that. There's so many. I love seeing characters that I've seen. I saw.
Well, I did know the one from Bugs, but fine.
No, but no, that's a great. Oh yeah, and Bugs has got the mom from Just My Imagination. She's the realtor. We've got to cut all of this out and make this all.
Really?
She's the realtor that gets the spiders, and she ends up being the mom. She's the mom in Just My Imagination. That she's got sparkle all over her face. Yeah. So total tangent, but yes, there's so many.
I'm not done.
Okay, you're not done.
I'm like,
there's another one. Tell me.
No, there's not. There's just I'm on Ty's IMDb, and I want to know. Yeah, no, I believe you. I'm just like, what vampire did he fucking play?
He played the vampire that was with
Eli.
So do you remember the episode where it was she was in Buffy, the actress, and she comes in and they're like, we don't feed on people. It was the one where they first meet Gordon in season 2. It's like a couple episodes after John's died. And so he's one of the vampires that's with the girl. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the character. She comes back too in an episode and gets killed right away.
The character's name is Eli. The first one. The thing is, he's got like a really malleable face, which is a stupid thing to say about somebody, but he just doesn't look the same in anything. He's just got one of those, like Jensen's Jensen, and he's a great actor, and you see him differently, but it's still Jensen. You can't you can't show me even like super baby Jensen in Wishbone. I'm still like, oh, that's Jensen.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just got one of those faces, man. He's just got one of those faces.
That's why some actors just do really well in supporting roles and character roles, and just because they can kind of disappear, into their roles more. But like, when you get to a point where you've got like Jared and Jensen, I think that you could always point them out, but I think it's once they get a little bit more well known, it's harder to separate the actor from the characters they're playing, because first you're going to see the actor, where supporting actors get a chance to I'm just playing a character. You can dress me up however you want. It might take you a while to figure out where you've seen me before, but like Jim Beaver can't.
Look, me, he was in the Chronicles of Riddick as well. He's been in everything.
But like Jim Beaver's a great supporting actor, but you know Jim Beaver when you see Jim Beaver, like it's that kind of a thing. But there's some actors that are just really good with blending in for the role.
Just got one of them faces. Yeah. He
But,
played two different characters in the Planet of the Apes trilogy, the new one.
Okay.
He played like a human character in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, And then he was the voice and motion capture for an ape in the third one, which is fucking, that's so cool. He was in Godzilla. He was in Twilight. Well, we've all made mistakes. He was in 2012, which is one of my, really one of my favorite movies.
Did he play a vampire in Twilight too? He
played Phil. Who's Phil? It just says Phil.
I don't know.
1 second. I don't know if that's a vampire. He played Phil. Phil Dwyer. And he doesn't look anything like Benny either. It's fucking wild. We're gonna have to cut all this out. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Good outtake. Good outtake material.
Yeah. Who's Phil Dwyer? Give me this Twilight Saga Wikipedia. Oh no, he's not a vampire. He's Bella's stepfather.
Okay.
And he doesn't look anything like, I'll show you because you won't fucking, like, this has to be seen to be believed. You're looking at that and seeing Benny? Because I fucking aren't.
No.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Absolutely wild.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And it's like that on Google as well.
Okay.
Like, Benny's there, but that's not Benny. That's not Benny. You know?
Yeah.
That's the only one that I would... Let me show you the X-Men one.
I think it's the hat, though, that makes it Benny. Once you see the hat, it's like, oh, there's Benny. You know, like, that's kind of like the thing.
Yeah. But that's him. I don't know if you've seen the X-Men movies, but that's him in X-Men. And I had to go and look at that and, like, side-eye it hard and be like, maybe? Maybe. You know? Fucking wild. Freaking wild. Anyway, he dies. Sorry, spoiler. But X-Men 2 is, like, really old now, so I don't feel like, if you haven't seen it by now, that's not my fault.
No.
He dies.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay, moving back.
But anyway.
Where did we get to? What did we... Oh, no, you said...
I started talking about the girl that she was in Bloody Mary and all that, but...
Right. Record through the cloud. Okay, who's going to go first? Who's going to do... Should we top first or bottom first? I can't remember which way
I like to do the bottoms first.
Okay.
I think we always do that.
Okay. Do you want to do your bottoms first, or shall I do mine first?
No, I think we always think I go first, but you always end up going first. So I can go first this time.
Alrighty.
Because we'll change it up a little bit. Do it that way. All right, let's see.
Alrighty.
All right. So hydration.
Warm pop. It's hot here, have I told you?
Yeah. You have. It's humid here. Did you hear when it was? You probably didn't hear the rain when it got really bad. I'm sure you did.
No,
but it was pretty bad during our recording of Pine Sweat.
I'm gonna make a proper Brit out of you, because the correct answer to that question, have I told you it's hot, is no. You haven't mentioned it. No, you respond to my sarcasm with equal sarcasm, and you go, no, you haven't mentioned it. It's warm.
Okay,
but I will. I'll make a proper Brit out of you before we're done. I'm gonna start sneaking all the.
When are we gonna be done?
Well, that's it. It's endless, isn't it? Before one of us dies, I'll make a Brit out of you.
Oh God.
Yeah. Just if I'm ever sarcastic, the response is always to be sarcastic back, no matter what it's about. It's fucking hot. Have I mentioned that? No. You're not all. Is it warm where you are? Oh, it's warm here and all.
I don't know if I'll ever I don't know if I'll ever get that spot on the way I should, but eventually it'll come out at some point.
The problem is, if I get you to that point, you're going to stop responding to people like an American, and you're going to respond to them properly, and some fucking halfwit is going to say something really dumb, and you're going to respond like a Brit, and that's your social life over.
I mean, I do that with people I'm close to. I'm sarcastic usually most of the time, but it's not all the time. Not all the time. It just depends on the mood that I'm in.
Some fucking halfwit is going to start hauling off, I don't know, the gays or masks or guns or something. And you're just going to be like, have you considered taking a long walk off a sharp pier, mate?
Gotta say the mate part for that to actually really really be truly.
Yeah. You've really got to you got to hammer it home. You've got to be really like mate or lad.
Lad.
Yeah. Just consider taking a long walk off a sharp pier, lad. Think you need it. God. And then just walk away and you'll have ruined at least 3 days of his life. Because he'll spend those next 3 days going, what the fucking she sounded American, but that wasn't American. What the fuck? You'll just it'll be great.
It'll be great. It'll be
great. We'll make a Brit out of you. We'll make a Brit out of me.
Yes.
We'll do a fucking Mulan remix instead of make a man out of you. We'll make a Brit out of you.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Alrighty.
Okay.
So do you want to open this one?
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
I will. Okay, y'all ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Do you have another honorable mention?
No, that's it.
So what about the third man? How come that's not an honorable mention?
It's not an honorable mention because there's not, it would only be on there for me to go, oh, Sam gets his chest out and it's really fucking hot. And I just thought maybe I'd try and be above that for 5 minutes. Because all the rest of them, there's more going on.
Mm.
But I suppose, actually, Devil May Care is on there just purely for that Dean kneeling scene. So, yeah.
Honestly.
Bump everyone down one. The third man is my top honorable mention.
Yeah. And Dean looks so good in Devil May Care. I don't know what it's like the start of season 9, I think. And it's just it just keeps getting better every time. But I'm like, he's sun-kissed and freckly. And then they show even just 3 inches of his neck and chest. And it's like, holy shit. Naked Chester on his knees, looking up with that face.
Those 3 inches of chest are Sam's bare feet in Keep Calm and Carry On. And you're like, oh my God, he's naked. They are more naked just with those little bits than they are Jensen, character-wise, is more naked as Dean with his shirt pulled to one side than he is as Soldier Boy, utterly in the nude.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I've said this, Karlee. We've had this discussion. It was great seeing Jensen's ass. Yay. But it's
great ass.
The internet didn't break for me because of that. But any Dean flesh is a totally different thing and it makes no sense. But in my brain it does. Yeah. So
when it in I think it's Skin in season 1 when he strips off and you're like, fuck.
For 3 seconds before it goes really bad.
Yeah, and then it goes really icky. It's funny mentioning Jensen and the boys because do you remember when he was getting fitted up for the Soldier Boy suit and he had said to the costumer, you're going to put muscles in the suit. And she was like, no, you're going to bring me the muscles. And I remember him telling that story more than once.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing him in press with Anthony and stuff, who said to him when he got there, why didn't you just ask them to put muscles in the suit? And I'm like, they were like, no.
I also wonder too, because I know we're off tangent and we'll wrap up in a little bit. I feel like Jensen's Jensen has some, I don't know why, but I feel like he has body image issues or just doesn't and I don't know why that is, but I feel like he has that. So I think maybe
Sandra. What? I could not allow you to go on the internet and say you don't know why that is. I just can't.
Is it because he's next to Jared?
Yeah. He's 6'1", right? Which is pretty tall. Okay. He's buff. He's got a nice body. You know, he's got a beautiful face, takes care of himself, dresses good. And then for 15 years of his fucking career, they put him next to a goddamn moose with an Adonis body.
Oh, God. Yeah.
You find me one single person who would not, even if they didn't want to admit it to themselves, be like, I feel some kind of way about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're used to being the tallest person in the room, you know, and then suddenly you spend every day working with this guy and then your buddies, so you spend like a lot of your free time with him, and he's got like almost 4 inches on you. Like, it doesn't matter how much taller you are than everybody else. You're little compared to him. And like, I don't think there should ever be a comparison made between Jared and Jensen's bodies, because they have vastly different body types. Jensen would not look well if he toned up to the level that Jared does. And vice versa. If Jared didn't stay so toned, I think he would look overweight. Even if, you know, even if his weight stayed the same, he would just look overweight. So they just shouldn't be compared. They're just massively different body types.
Yeah.
Jared's got that oddly long torso, as Jensen calls it. You know, but you can understand.
Yeah, and I mean,
again,
I think that's probably
stand
why.
Next to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just couldn't let you put that out on the internet and be like, I just don't know why.
Well,
why he might have body issues.
But so then, like, thinking about that too, like having to be his first, like, on set, the other actors.
Oh yeah,
you know, and doing that. So I'm sure that had a reason. Like, he was like, I really got to buff up because of this, like, kind of situation. Like, even if I wasn't going to be in a suit, they want me naked in, you know, this cryogenic thing and coming out and stuff. And I'm sure people get, like, you know, thoughts about, like, you know, Captain America coming out of it and stuff like that. So I'm sure that there's that, you know, all that to say, it's just, he did a lovely job coming out of that cryogenic chamber naked as Soldier Boy, but it would be totally different to have even just, I know we've gotten him in shorts and stuff on Supernatural, but like, I'm thinking like something just like, you know, totally random and different on Supernatural, that I would just be like, oh my God, like even just like a robe, like he wore, because he wore a nighty in season 15, but it was all the way down to like his
that was gross. That was like down to his feet.
But like a robe, like Soldier Boy or something like that.
He was Winchester naked, though. He didn't have shoes on. No, he had gross slippers on, didn't he?
He had slippers. Yeah, he had slippers. No. Yeah. No. So I just, it would, again, just for my, you know, personal reasons, it would be nice to have a little more skin, more Dean skin.
Jensen has made his feelings on that very clear.
But I don't care.
We're still gonna wish. We're still gonna wish for it to be a thing.
I can still hope. Just a Dean thing. Just a Dean thing for me. It'd be totally different. Dean. But yeah. No problems here on this.
Would it be okay if it was just like, because like Jensen's posted tons of pictures of like, you know, like shoulders and chest and stuff. Does that not hit the same note as well? Would it have to, like, even if he had the Dean hair, would you have to know it was Dean? I couldn't just slide you a Jensen picture and be like, look, it's Dean.
I don't know. It's weird, right? Like, I mean, I like that one picture of him. Was it last summer? The beautiful, I don't know if they were the Caribbean or where they were. And it was just like pictures of him, like from like the pecs
in the sea from
yes, that was beautiful. He looked absolutely amazing and gorgeous there. And
we did have plenty of pics of him when he was bulking up and when he was filming for Soldier Boy, and none of them for me hold a candle to the one where he's screaming. I don't know what it is, because there's pictures of him
like smiling and smug and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking specifically of Woody. He's got a pretty neutral face, and his beard it's not like the full length it achieved. And he's just kind of standing in his apartment, and he's got no shirt on. He's just kind of half smirk. And they just don't. There's just something like about that picture
doesn't hit the same. Like, I feel like if he was embodying Dean for even 1 second in his brain, do you know what I mean? Like if he put Dean in there, it's like I could spot it in the picture.
Yeah.
I think that would
It's
just
just not.
mean a different
Yeah.
thing to me for some reason.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense, but it's the way
No, I get it.
When my brain works. Yeah.
I get it though, because it's if there wasn't something, then you would only ever see Jensen, or we would have all watched The Boys and gone, "Oh, that's just Dean in a suit." You know, I get what you mean. Like something in the mind, get himself into the Dean mindset, and it just subtly changes how he carries himself. And no.
Yeah, like
No,
when
I
his
get it.
wife says your Dean is showing, like it's like, my God, I would love to have those options moments.
Jensen, come show us your Dean. Oh God, no.
Dean, Jensen. You know, so yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
I am not held by such bonds. I will take Jared any which way. I don't care. Jared, Sam, Walker, that shirt that didn't fit in Friday the 13th. He wore the shirt for the whole movie and it didn't fit. That was so good. I was like, give the shirt on. The shirt needs an Oscar. Fucking hell. I wonder how many of those shirts they had. Because I have to imagine like he fucked up at least one.
Yeah.
You know, just reaching for something in his bicep.
And it just went poof.
And then he was like, oh fuck.
Like the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, probably. Oh gosh.
Really great facial hair in that movie as well. The movie itself is absolute garbage. And I sat through the whole fucking thing for Jared. I was like, yes, you're making this movie so good. Aww. And everyone got laid apart from his character, which was very rude. It was like, there was like probably like almost full frontal male bodies. Obviously, there were like top frontal, like upper body frontal female bodies, because why would we have women having sex if we can't exploit them?
Right.
But there was like nearly full frontal male. And he could have banged anybody and he didn't. Yeah. Rude.
But all that to say, like, I still appreciated, I love Jensen as Soldier Boy, but it's just a different thing. It's a different character, all the different feels about it. And it's just not the same as, as Dean's bum. That's not Dean's bum. That's Soldier Boy's bum.
Soldier Boy's bum. Yeah.
So it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. But yeah. Well, we just definitive top and bottoms, literally talking about bottoms. So I guess that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. We will always have the grey shirt and the jeans though.
Yeah.
I like the way that it took you like seconds to get where I was going with that. I gave you no further reference other than grey shirt and jeans, and you were like, "Oh God, the ass!" Yep.
Yeah.
We'll always.
I love another reason. Yep. See, and that's in an episode that you don't like, right? Are we talking about the same?
Which episode is that one in?
Fan fiction.
Oh,
are
no,
you talking about that episode? Wait, which one?
No.
Which one? Because a gray shirt and jeans is when he's working on Baby in fan fiction and he's walking away from the camera.
Is it?
He's walking away from the camera. Yep.
What?
Another reason why that's a great episode, because they give Baby screen time and they give Dean's ass screen time. What? It's from fan fiction. And it's
it
one layer.
Better not be.
And Jared and Sam's
got
one layer.
Really short hair.
And Sam's got the one layer. They're talking in front of Baby. They slam the trunk. Dean says we've got work to do. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake.
See? There's reasons.
No. Yeah. No.
That is a great angle. Like, I love Phil Segricia as a director just because of what he did with that one scene with Dean walking away from the car like that. Like, that was just, see, love letter. He knew what the fans wanted. They got it, even if it was just for like 5 seconds. It was great.
I was sure that it was a different episode. Turns out when you Google Dean Winchester, turns out when you Google Dean Winchester fan fiction, you get a lot of artwork people have made.
Yeah.
Hang on. No, we can't leave 10 out of 5. We can't leave until I find out if that image I'm thinking of is
it a gif of him walking by the car?
yeah, he's like rounding the
Mhm.
front of the car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this. I'm not. No. Winchester. I'm just gonna put Team Winchester ass. That'll tell me what I need.
If you do Dean Winchester walking, or I wonder if it's Dean Winchester bow legs or something like that.
No, I found it.
Did you find it?
I found it.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to share it on the screen so I can let you know definitely if it's from the episode?
No.
No. Did it tell you it was from the episode?
No.
No. Are you sure you don't want to show it?
No.
Because maybe it could be a different gray shirt jeans. It could be, but no, it's not. That's fan fiction. That's fan fiction. I could see the one you got highlighted. That's fan fiction, sweetie. Yep.
No.
You can keep saying
Is it really,
it.
though? Is it really, though? Right, I need to find a new Ackles ass picture. Oh, God. I mean, there's a fair few, but it's really, though.
It's a great shot. It's a great shot.
I'm really upset.
It's fan fiction.
Here's a question that I want to know the answer to.
I don't know if I have the answer.
Those boots have heels. And I can only, I don't want it to be some kind of like insecurity thing about his height because that's silly. But
do you think they just did it for like directing purposes to make it easier? Like when they have him in a shot with Jared, it could be that too. That could be a reason why they do it. Because instead of like saying, Jensen, we got to put you on a box. Jensen, let's just put some heels on you, you know?
But Jensen wears heels as Jensen as well. Like his cowboy boots that he wears quite a lot have heels on them. And I'm like, but what? But why?
Maybe he just wants
Jensen,
another couple
why?
of inches for some reason. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense because he's such a. I mean, I could see them doing it for directing and shots, and I think that's probably why they put him in, the Dean boots too, because they have a lot more. They have like an inch, maybe inch and a half, and Jared's always in those like moccasin. I always call them moccasin boots that don't have heels because I think they're
boots,
trying to balance it out a little bit more in the shot. Like that's the only thing I could think of. Because even when he's in a Fed suit, a lot of his shoes have they're like those black boots with like a little bit of a heel on them. If you ever watch, like I've noticed that a couple times too. And I'm like, I think that's why they do it because they want to have them an easier way to get them like in the shot, and have them kind of. That's the only thing I could think of. Or maybe just it's like, I just don't want to look as small as I really am against Jared. So give me something with some heels. So yeah.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Maybe his bow legs. He's compensating for his bow legs. It's like if my bow legs were straighter, I'd actually be 6'3" or 6'4". So maybe
Jared's made that joke so many times, though. Jared's made that so many times. Like if we smush his legs together, he goes,
he'd be as tall as me. Yeah. So maybe that's what it is.
And then we've always got JDM defending. I love the bow legs. I just found a hoodie that said, "Don't be a meat suit, wear protection."
Aw. God.
That's cute as fuck.
Welcome to Idling in the Impala, a podcast by and for lovers of supernatural and the fan fiction it inspires. Before we begin, we just want to remind you to like, follow, subscribe wherever you listen to us so you don't miss out on any bonus episodes that we do. I'm Sandra, and I messed that up, so I'll cut that out.
Oh, what did you do? Do you want to start again?
No, because I didn't. I'm just going to cut it out. I didn't have anything to read, so I forgot that I had that other that I had to record. Let me go back. I was like, wait a minute. There's another part. Again? There's another part that I have to do. I missed it. I was almost there.
You were almost there. Do you want to just...
There. Yeah, I'll do it again.
Do you want to just do another take and then you don't have to edit?
I will. Okay, I'm going to click you again. All right. All right. Okay, so we're going to. So my thought is, we'll do our intro. I think we're gonna test this out. I'm gonna call it like when I title it, it'll probably cannon fodder listener rec, and then I'll just put like the title of what was recommended.
Mm-hmm.
And then I already did. So I didn't read, you know what? Not even going to talk about it. We're just going to get started because then we'll go on a whole tangent. Okay. So do you want me to,
Do you want to do the intro, or it's up to you, sweetie? I'm easy.
how about you do the intro, and then I'll do the setting up what we're going to talk about, and then
Alrighty.
go for there. I got caught up last night. I tried to write a little bit more, and then it was getting late, and I'm like, I should probably give this a little bit more time. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just record a little bit of it. Okay.
You didn't reply to my comment.
Well, what?
She commented on it though. She was like, "Oh my god," because I kind of hauled off it. Well, I didn't haul off at you with a comment. I was just, how dare you post that at 3:30 UK time in the morning?
Oh.
I know you know what time that was. I know you know.
Well, I didn't. Do you get dings? Like if somebody posts something, like does it?
No.
Okay.
I just got an email, and I don't have my email notifications turned off. It's the pure principle of the fact that you knew I would be asleep and you snuck it out anyway. You could have waited until the next morning when it would have been a normal UK time, but you were like, nah, I'm just gonna put this out here. And then I didn't read it for like a day, so that's kind of maybe on me.
Well, I don't expect people like as soon as like, oh my gosh, you should be on like, you know, the notification train, and like as soon as stuff comes out, read it, you know.
Yeah. But no, because I do, because my my thingy, because it comes up, the email comes up AO3, and then let me find yours and I'll read yours exactly. So it's like AO3, Drasna posted chapter 4. So I know it's you immediately. It's not like an ambiguous email from AO3 that I have to open to find out who's posted. I know it's you immediately. So I don't have to open the email. So I'm like, right, Sandra posted. Right, good. And then it was like 3:38 in the morning.
Right, but I'm saying, like, are you getting woken up by that notification? Or were you just already
No, I was
up?
already awake.
Okay.
I was already awake.
Because then I won't post anything if it's going to wake you up.
No,
like that I won't do.
No, it doesn't wake me up. I wake up because Dreamy usually posts replies to emails in the middle of the night. So when if I wake up to pee or whatever, I check my emails just in case she's replied. I don't reply to them in the middle of the night usually, but I just like to know.
Because I always worry about Messenger too. Like if I message you at a certain point, if it's dinging you like on your phone. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Because I don't want to be doing that
at any point.
I don't want to be doing that to people. Okay.
No.
All right.
All right then. All right, let's hydrate then.
Okay. I'm gonna hydrate. I think I'm
rolling.
I think we want to today.
I'm just trying to. Jinx has got dickhead face on, so I'm trying to find out what he's got dickhead face on about.
I think our brains are just like, no, we don't want to today.
Not today, friend. Not today.
I don't want to do any of the things today that need to get accomplished. Okay. All right.
We will. It's fine. It's fine. Hang on. I need to get into the meeting notes because I have about 18 different tabs open.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Right. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure I've got the other thing open too. Okay,
oh no! Wait, hang on. Hang on. I'll do the cloud recording as well. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. I just remembered. I also have things to do. I'm ready. I'm not ready. Wait.
You cannot minimize Zoom when you are. Well, that's just fucking stupid. Okay, fine, whatever.
Well, why can't you minimize Zoom when you're recording?
It says I can't. It says no. It said no.
Fucking rude.
It is. All right. Okay. We'll see how this goes.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Okay.
Okay, you going to clicky?
Yes. Hold on.
I've done a lot of these seem to do quite well. Like the kind of like almost like written ASMR, like, oh, imagine if you were in the bunker and it was like this, and they seem to be
Have you
quite
done
well.
have you done in backseat?
I did one of the first soft Sundays was in the back seat. Was that you sighing at that Jensen picture?
Yeah, sorry. I am sorry. I am so blinded by it. I really do hate myself that my blinders get on and I just don't see Jared. I just see Jensen. I do apologize for that. I know it's bad.
No.
Look, you went by the nipple one too.
No, it's because that was a Sunday, but I didn't do anything for that one, obviously. We'll stop. I'll wait. Take all the time you need. Are you done?
I'm
you okay?
good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
okay.
Good.
Here in the UK.
April Fool's Day today too. Are you a big April Fool's person? I'm not. I hate it. Okay. I feel like people don't. You kind of go one of two ways. Like any April Fool's I've been subjected to, it's never funny. It's like you're doing stuff to get way too much of a reaction out of people. That's not a fun reaction. I don't know if you've had any sort of like experience like that, but it's like one really funny.
I'm that way about most of that kind of like prank humor. I'm just like, it's not funny. You're just being mean.
Yeah, you know? It's a weird dynamic. Yeah, like not understanding what's funny. Or I guess pranky. I guess it's just more pranky. But I mean, I feel like the boys like, well, I don't know. Their pranks sometimes weren't the best either, but like I don't know if they've ever like if their April Fool's stuff would go too far too. Maybe against each other, probably.
See, it's difficult because I think if you have two people who enjoy that kind of humor, they can prank each other and that's fine. But don't involve anybody else, you know? But it seems like when Misha came on set and they pranked Misha, but then he got involved and he pranked them back. So I think as long as everybody gets that kind of humor and enjoys it, that's fine. It becomes an issue when you try and put that on somebody who doesn't enjoy it. And like once is fine, you know, like if someone pranks me and I'm like, don't do this to me, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And if they stop, that's fine, we'll leave it. If they carry on, I will punch somebody, you know?
Yeah, I guess listeners, you know, you're, you know, are you for April Fool's Day? Would we not be on board? It's the kind of
I'm always waiting for somebody to be able to efficiently explain to me how, like, you know, those kind of it's a real thing over here. Like, I don't know if you have it over there, like stuff like Impractical Jokers and stuff like that, where they go to like members of the public and do stuff like that.
Yeah,
or,
like the
secret filming
hidden camera.
stuff.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the day that somebody who watches that kind of stuff and thinks it's funny, my husband, I'm waiting for them to explain to me what is funny about embarrassing a complete stranger, because I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't.
Because we have this, like, I can't really watch shows like that. Secondhand embarrassment is an actual thing.
The cringe is
feel
real.
bad for people, and it's just like, no, don't do that to them. Yeah.
I struggle watching. I don't know if it's still on TV for you, but The Apprentice TV show started in the UK, and then you guys took it, and well, we all know how that turned out. So I don't know if someone else took it over when he left, but it's still on TV over here.
Yeah.
And I sometimes struggle with that because they give them, these are like supposedly like business people, entrepreneurs, and then they're like, make a children's cartoon, make a dog food, make like a moisturizer. And I'm like, these people don't know the first fucking thing about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the end product is obviously awful. And then they're like, oh, well, you suck. And I'm like, well, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, friend, I don't know what you want from them. I struggle with that. They're like, I can't. There are some things of that I can't I can't watch. Was that kind of like Your Apprentice? Was that kind of the same thing? Like they just got
Can
a whole
I
bunch of like.
tell you, I never watched it.
You don't know.
My godmother, I know, was like a huge fan of it, but I never
I have to
watched
say.
it. The only thing I remember was just the "you're fired" part. Like that became a thing everybody, mimicked and was like his calling card. But I never watched it. Had no interest of ever watching it. So I'm just not a big reality show person. I don't know why. Like even the contestant things, like the singers or the dancing thing, it's just not. I don't know. It's just not. I think the only, and I don't even know if you really call them reality things from when I was younger that I used to love. And Ted and I actually were just talking about it because we saw an old clip on YouTube. Was we had Circus of the Stars here. I think it was like maybe like late 80s, early 90s, and it would just be random celebrities that would do like circus performances, like acrobatics or the like all that kind of stuff. And like that kind of stuff I liked, but I don't know if that would be reality as much as just weird shit, like I don't know how much reality that is or stuff like that. But yeah, no, I never was. Even Survivor, when that was really big, I never watched that.
No, I don't like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just looked into it though, and actually Your Apprentice came first. We just did it better.
Okay.
Because ours is still going and yours is.
I would tend to say I'd agree with you, having not watched either, that I believe that. I believe that just based on who our host was over here.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like it's a very similar format. It looks like it kind of differs towards the end. Because our candidates had like you guys had to organize like a thing, like a party or a fundraiser. Ours have to like present their business plans, and then the final episode is like the final two launching their business with the help of all the eliminated people. And it's on the back of that Lord, I'm now a fucking Tory, Alan Sugar decides, and they become business partners. He allegedly invests in their existing business. They don't start something together. They have an idea and he comes and gives them some money. Allegedly. I have never seen a single one of these businesses that allegedly are started on the show actually become like a thing ever.
Yeah.
So,
I think the only thing I'll watch contestant wise or reality kind of like that is probably anything Gordon Ramsay's ever done. For some reason I really like him. So like Kitchen Nightmares. Stuff
they
like
don't
that.
feel like reality TV shows.
They don't.
Do they?
They don't. But it's based in some sort of reality of reworking a failing business or whatever, like that kind of stuff. I don't know why I like him so much.
Have you ever watched the British Kitchen Nightmares?
I think so. I feel like I have. I think that might have been like my first foray into it.
The difference, because I've watched both, I like Gordon Ramsay, but the difference between the British and the American kitchen. This is a great cannon fodder episode, isn't it, guys? We have to call this out.
We have to cut this out. This will be a separate thing for later. Yes.
The difference between is like yours are. It's so over dramatized.
Yeah.
So bad. And there's like big crashing music stings, and the narrator's like dun dun dun. Whereas in ours, it's like Gordon just walks up to a pub and goes, "Your freeze is dirty and your food's shit." And they go, "We know, help us." And he gets some people in and he like revamps and he gives them a new menu and goes, "This food is not shit. And I cleaned your freezer. Please do this."
God.
Whereas you guys like, there's people arguing and yelling at each other, and it's so like, it's such trash TV. I love it.
Yeah.
And then of course you guys have Amy's Baking Company, which is genuinely amazing. That is one of my favorite episodes of Kitchen Nightmares ever.
I feel like I've seen that one. Yeah.
That's the one. She's the one that's like, she has 3 sons in cat farm and her food is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. And she argues with customers. And her husband might be in the mafia. And she comes and argues with customers.
I think I remember that one. Yeah.
It's the only one that Gordon and the team left. They were like, we can't help you. You're insane. And at the end of the episode, it was showing the crew taking down all the cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, nope, fucking no.
That sounds very familiar. That sounds very familiar. Yeah.
I think I don't want to cast aspersions, but I think her husband might have been Italian.
Yeah.
Not that that's relevant to anything. He was just fucking nuts.
Yeah, Italians, mob. Yep. don't want to mess with that when you get a vibe. Yeah, you just want to get out.
Yeah.
You want to know right out of there.
He did give a really strong vibe of being
I can imagine. I will have to look that up just to refresh it. Yeah, I will have to refresh my memory on that. And if it's one I watched with Ted, I probably immediately was like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'd be like, I'm getting shady vibes.
I might have known people like this growing up. Yeah. On that note, as we segued with my April Fools and all of that,
that was
we'll definitely cut that out.
Yeah, that was it. April Fools. So, yeah. So, as Sandra says, if you guys, I wasn't done. I'm sorry, that's because I argued with somebody yesterday and they kept trying to talk over me and I was like, I'm not done. Okay, let's just cut all that out and we'll leave it at you going, listeners, let us know. And we'll cut all that out. Right, cannon fodder. Yes,
the listeners,
cannon fodder.
Let us know, like, experiences with April Fools and stuff before we get into cannon fodder.
Yeah, because it's at time of recording. It'll be like a few weeks before this comes out, but it is April Fools today. I might do an April Fools on the cat. I might like pretend to throw Pom Pom because he gets really confused.
Aww.
He's like,
there's like three reaction. They're like, double take. Should I go? Should I not? Wait, what happened?
My husband does it to him all the time. He fake throws all the time, and Jigs has kind of learned now because Jigs used to go hauling off in the direction of what he thought was happening, and then he'd come back all confused and sad, and my husband would be like, "I still have the thing. Why you like this?" But now he just kind of. He's wary. He waits unless he watches the thing go. If he sees my husband throw something, he waits, watches, just to make sure that my husband isn't still holding it.
Right.
I think it's mean.
Yeah.
I think it's mean.
It is just a little bit. Yeah, it is. It is.
But yeah, cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. We're so fucking professional, guys.
So what are we going to call this one?
This is how we reassure guests. This is how we reassure guests. We're just like, have you fucking listened to some of our outtakes? We're a mess. Don't worry about it. How many fucking seasons did I have to wait? So, like, Madison in season 2, and then...
Well, he got laid with Amelia, but nobody cared about that, you know?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Ruby, but like we don't talk about that. And then Ruby was season 4, and then I had to wait another 4 fucking seasons for Amelia to come along, and then it was freaking Piper in season 13. Why is it never Sam? Rude.
Well, no, season 11. Season 11 was Piper, and then season 11 was Piper.
I think that was 13.
And then 11. Season 12, there's the pseudo having a dream in bed with the accent in a pantsuit. I can never remember her name.
Count.
It doesn't count. Rape. But you get to see, you get to see him in bed. So we're just gonna like, you've even said, but we're you get to see him in bed at least. You get to see him in bed.
Yeah,
just that part. Just don't think about the other stuff. You get to see him in bed.
All right.
Okay.
That's a long time. That's a long time. That's a long time.
They don't really like. Yeah, they don't do anything with. I mean, there's a kiss with him and Eileen, but nothing else.
Nope.
Either.
Rude.
To be fair, I don't think Dean gets much action after. He gets action, but you don't see it either. You don't see it. You don't see it.
We will see you next week. So, as usual, all the same kind of stuff, socials, links, Linktree, website is all in the description. Causes that we're championing in the description. Everything you need is
in the description.
It's all in there, guys. Reach out to us on Twitter. We're idling in the letter D Impala. Send us an email, idlinginttheimpala@gmail.com. Anything else you could possibly need, I fucking promise you it's in the description. Do you need plans to a Soviet area nuclear reactor? It's in the pissing description, lads. Check out the description and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.